29 years ago, on June 21st, 1994, Rancid put out an album that would change punk rock forever. Let's go. And to celebrate today being their 29th birthday of the album, I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of my Rancid Let's Go collection. It's not super extensive, but I got a few cool pieces here. I'll just check them out and show them to you. So first and foremost, thank you for hanging out with me. If you like my content, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. I've got interviews with bands coming. I got a small record label that I run that I'm putting out punk rock records on. I'm working really hard at all of this content, so I do appreciate you guys checking it all out. Thank you so much. Let's start with the cassette tape, because it's the most, honestly, these are all really unique pieces. So the most ordinary is probably this one here, actually. Let's start here. This is just a double 10-inch LP, which, you know, 10 inches are weird LPs. So real quick story about this image right here. I meant to put this in the video, I just kind of forgot. So this picture, they had a poster with this on it, right? And my mom was real strict when I was growing up, very religious, still is to this day. Love you, Mom. My dad had bought this poster for me. I don't think he was even paying any attention, to be quite honest, but I had put it on my wall. It was just the image, and it had like their logo at the bottom, I think, maybe even at the top. I can't remember where the logo was, but it was just the image with the logo, nothing else on it. And my mom was like, you know, she came home and she saw it, and she says, "Nuh-uh, ain't happening in my house." So she wanted me to either throw it away, but I convinced her to let me put tape over the middle finger, like duct tape where you couldn't see it. And she, for whatever reason, was nice enough to let me do that. And I'm such a smart ass and a slick dude that I went and got a poster frame, put the poster in the frame, and then put the tape over the middle finger so it wouldn't ruin my poster. I don't know. I thought that was a pretty funny story, and just wanted to share that with you because it was a very big part of my childhood, was that poster. I had that poster for years and years and years and years. And I remember when I moved in with my dad, I took it with me, and he's like, "Why is there tape on your poster?" And I was like, "Oh, there's not." And I slid it out from the frame, and he just kind of shook his head and just, you know, chuckled a little bit. My dad kind of knew what was up. Anyway, so it's going to have 4 sides to it. And this is a pretty old pressing. It isn't in the best condition, but when I bought it, I wasn't as avid a collector as I am now. But it is on white vinyl, which I think is pretty cool. I don't know what year or what the double 10-inch and white vinyl signifies, but I really like this pressing a lot. I've listened to it a few times on this record, but I think a double 10-inch is pretty interesting. This album is classic, and we were just discussing this record and like, does it really hold up? And when I made that video, I'll be honest, I felt a little guilty because this is a record I grew up listening to and loving, and I've given it another couple of spins, and I still think I said a lot that holds up talking about that, but it's such a good record, man. But it's weird because it doesn't have any, the peaks and valleys are they're so even that it doesn't have any super high spots and super low spots, so it's kind of hard to pick out the best songs. Anyways, I'm getting this fist tattooed on my head soon, so I mean, it obviously means a lot to me. The next one up in my collection is this cassette tape. So if you notice that the artwork is a little weird, if you look at the spine of it over here, you'll notice that it's got this metalizer logo on it. I believe this one is from Indonesia, but if you look at the tape, everything about it's different. It's super weird, man. So like, first off, the tapes all look different from Indonesia. They're not near as like high quality as the American ones, and they're definitely just different. And in my opinion, I think they might all be bootlegs, man. I mean, was this ever really released in Indonesia? I don't really know. It's strange because the artwork, it's like the same kind of artwork. I don't know. It just feels weird, man. Is this real? I honestly couldn't tell you. I don't know that I care either way, to be honest with you. I like that it's kind of unique. Yeah. I don't know. I just think it's pretty cool. My favorite songs on the record would be on this record, it's the typical ones, man. Radio. Oh, look at this case. I never noticed this before. None of those little things that, you know, go through the hole of the tape are on this. That's interesting. Whoa, I've never really noticed that. I have another tape that's supposed to be from Indonesia. I wonder if it has the same thing. That's really cool. That makes this a little cooler to me. I like that. Saint Mary is one of my favorite songs. Radio is obviously the one that everybody really loves. Let's see. Yeah, probably Radio, Sidekick, and maybe Dope Sick Girl. Saint Mary. Saint Mary's got to be one. Man, I love Saint Mary. That song rules. Whoa. Hey, what's up, everybody? See me in the reflection? Anyways. We'll get to this one last. Check this out. Everybody that knows me knows that my original channel is called 31 TV, my shop's called Shop 31, and my label's called 31 Records. Shout out to Chris, man, my boy on my podcast with me on movie night. He found me a copy numbered 31 of 1,000, man. So this isn't getting opened just because I'm a weirdo and I've already got an opened copy, so I don't need to open this one. But brand new unopened copy. I believe it's on like red vinyl. Numbered 31 of 1,000. I thought that was really, really cool. Had to have it. Had to add it to the collection. This is the one that I got the most recently, though. You look at it, you're like, oh, it's a normal CD, but look at the spine of this. Not really, man. I'm gonna do a whole video on some of these CDs that I just picked up, but check it out. So we got the Obi strip, because this is the Japanese version of the CD. I don't think this one has any extra tracks on it, but their later albums all do feature extra tracks. Let's double check that, actually. Let's see. Yeah, 7 Years Down, 23. Yeah, I think that regular album's got 23 tracks on it, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, so it's just the same album, but it's got this Japanese liner notes with all the lyrics in it, which I think is freaking fantastic. And then I have these little plastic bags that the records go in, my CDs and stuff go in, to preserve them. Mainly for like out of print stuff that I sell at my store. But since I have those, what I was planning on doing is taking these specific like Japanese versions, because I also picked up a Japanese copy of Tomorrow Never Comes, just because I'm a collector, man. I like to collect cool stuff. But I'm gonna do like this. Then I'll take the Obi strip on here, which I just think is so rad. Look at that. That's so cool looking, man. That's way cooler than the regular looking CD in my opinion. But I'm going to put it in the bag so that I can have the Obi strip on it like this on the outside. It'll be like this when you see it on my shelf or whatever. But anyways, that's my unique stuff for Rancid Let's Go. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm sure I'll share it again with you next year when it turns 30 years old officially, which I think is pretty magnificent, man. 30 years of Rancid Let's Go. But yeah, today was the birthday, 29th birthday for Rancid Let's Go. Go out, jam that record, man. Listen to your favorite tracks. Tell me which ones you like the best. What's your favorite Rancid record? What records are hitting their milestones this year? Is there anyone that you love that's hitting 25 years, 30 years, 20 years? Let me know in the comments, man. I love you guys, and I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.